so welcome back to Swatchfest. If it sounds really noisy right outside my door today while you're watching Swatchfest, that's because it is. I just stepped in from we're out there watching The Voice and making sugar cookies, which I won't be partaking. This is really testing my willpower, you guys, smelling these sugar cookies. But anyway, my brother and the kids are making sugar cookies, and yeah, it's kind of crazy in my house today, but it's a good kind of crazy, if you know what I mean. So that's why it sounds a little noisy, but welcome to Swatchfest. I hope you guys are ready to chit chat about our weeks and look at some random polishes, starting with KB Shimmer. So this KB Shimmer polish is technically going to be red today, although it is like a very dark red brown. This is like a very dark red cinnamon, so, but like intensely dark. This is called Yule worthy. This may look kind of plum to you, but hey, I was just kind of making it fit. I picked this up a while ago on a sale they were having, so this isn't from a current season or anything, but this is really pretty, you guys. This has a ton of metallic silver glitters in it, in that kind of dark red brown base. It's kind of more of like a plummy brown, let's be real. And then there's of course beautiful holographic in here as well. So this has a lot going on. It's almost opaque in one coat. This was a pigmented pack-a-punch polish. Yule worthy, definitely gorgeous. Like I said, I picked this up. It's not Sinful Colors. KB Shimmer, I have Sinful Colors on the brain, you guys. We have so much Sinful Colors to talk about. KB Shimmer has like a sale page, like a lot of indie brands do, and so you can pick stuff up there for a pretty good deal, so I recommend you go take a look. Anyway, I like this. I liked it a lot. The next polish is Sinful Colors, and this is an orange called Big Daddy, number 850. This is an oldie, you guys. If you notice on the bottom of Sinful Colors polishes, they all have numbers, and so 850 indicates that it's pretty. It was released a while ago because we're now in the 2200s. So this is a beautiful orange crelly. I did like it best at 3 coats. It was really nice though. It's the kind of crelly that I enjoy, because I feel like it still looks okay being kind of squishy. I am going to show you 3 coats though, because at 2 I was like, oh, I see too much nail line. So anyway, I liked it. Not my favorite, but I do like this kind of shade of orange. It's like a deeper, richer orange with a little bit of red in it that doesn't feel as yellowed out. I don't know. So yeah, I like it. Let me tell you what this bad boy is on my lips. I picked up this, I think I grabbed it with using my points at Sephora, and this is a Bite lipstick. This has a pretty strong taste slash smell. I had forgotten that about it because I only have one other Bite lipstick, and this is called Licorice. But even though it's licorice, it came off very red. Anyway, here's how it looks. I've forgotten how I really love how Bite has these really sharp tips, so it makes it easier for me to like carve out where I want to go. I had to be very careful with this lipstick, but it feels really nice. I'm enjoying it. I knew I had to go ahead and wear these dark vampy shades before I get totally into spring and I want to wear just light floral colors. So anyway, I really like this. Let me tell you what else is on my face. I busted out my Lorac palette today, and it was absolutely a joy to work with, and I think I found my new favorite eyeshadow of life. My favorite eyeshadow has been, simply because I use it so much, the top middle eyeshadow in the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. But I am now in love with mauve. It is so good. It's the perfect light brown with a tiny bit of purple in it. Anyway, I have that all over my crease. So I used cream all over. Then I used mauve in the crease. Then I used pewter just to kind of deepen up the crease a little bit and under the bottom lash line. And then I used a little bit of champagne. Joy's playing out there with the cookies. She's getting cookies and cookies and cookies. While Mommy's away, Joy's getting all the cookies. A little bit of champagne in my, to highlight my inner corner. So that's what's on my eyes. And I also pulled this out today and I used it just to kind of just line, and I did a tiny little flick, but really nothing much here. So this Milani Eye Tech Perfection is so easy to work with. I love it when I grab this one back out. So those are a few things that I have on my face today. So if you guys remember when I reviewed the China Glaze Everglaze, that summer collection last year, I really didn't care for it very much. I felt like it was really sheer. A lot of the polishes I had to do a lot of coats, and I was just kind of underwhelmed with it, for the price point. But Sally's, they just had, one of their sales that they do where they 75% clearance stuff, and then so those all have like a red tag, and then at a special time, it's like a weekend, then they 50% clearance that. So all their China Glaze Everglaze were like $2.50 a bottle, so I picked up a few. And this one's called Will You Be Mine, and I actually did like it. I know, surprise. It's such a bright Barbie pink, and it has a lot of shimmer in it, by the way. But it went on better than the ones that I tried in the summer, so I liked that. And I don't know, I was kind of into it. I was just happy that it performed better. It's not my favorite color still, obviously, but yeah, I was okay with it. So I don't have a yellow for you today, but I have two purples. So one is going to go in right here. This is another Essie Gel Couture. This is kind of one of those blue purples where, actually, as I look at my viewfinder right now, it looks totally blue, but in person it looks very purple to me. This is called Find Me a Mannequin, and it's not what's on my nails. As you can see, it's quite a bit darker than that. This, of course, has the same gorgeous, beautiful two-coat formula as the rest of these Essies do. Beautiful wide brush, gorgeous formula that's like, I feel like their formula is kind of between a cream and a crelly. It's like, it's so hard to explain, but it's like not quite a crelly, but it's not quite 100% cream, especially on this one. There was like a little bit of translucence to it, but it was a nice level. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up and it was all in my head, but as I was swatching it, I was like, wow, I really kind of appreciate that not being a hardcore cream. Anyway. Hard to explain. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So this week, Tim and I finally got to the theater and watched Rogue One. I kept being like, no, take Salem, that's more Salem's kind of movie. And then Salem came home from Christmas vacation and he'd already seen it. So last night we went ahead and got a babysitter and went to go see it, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not even like a super duper Star Wars fan, but it had so much action. The main character, again, is a female, so it's more relatable for me, just like the last Star Wars movie. Star Wars, what is it, 7? So anyway, I won't really go into the whole, I won't really tell you what Star Wars Rogue One is about. But I do recommend it. It's a really fun time. It's thrilling, it's exciting, it's sad, it's endearing. You can empathize with it. it's well rounded, and of course it's very beautiful, and they did a lot of great CG work on some of the characters, so I really enjoyed it, and that's what I watched this week. So for green today, I have a Kiko polish for you, and this time it's a cream. I feel like all the ones we've looked at so far, or recently, have been all either pearly or they've had some shimmer or metallic in there. Anyway, this is a straight up cream, and its number is 344, and online, when I look it up, it says light misty green. I don't know if you could actually, that might not actually be the name. Just because I'm usually always like, oh yeah, I see why they named it that, but this doesn't look like, anyway. Maybe this does look like a light misty green to you, but to me it's like they should have named it something like turquoise or something. Anyway, this is great at 2 coats. It has a beautiful formula. I did notice that this polish tried to stick around on my fingers around the nail bed, you know what I mean? Like it didn't stain my nails, but it tried to grab onto the fingers, which was just like, but I can be careful about pulling it off better next time. But it is a really lovely color. Isn't that color so pretty? Ooh, super, super pretty. I think I want to decorate a room with that. That's gorgeous. My blue polish today is from NYC, and this is in, I guess this is a different label than I've seen on it here before. It says Shine in a Minute, and I did receive this polish as a gift, and this is called Staten Island Blue. And I looked through my collection, and I didn't have this one. I have something very similar to it though, but as soon as I put it on, I thought to myself, people are going to wonder how similar it is to Sally Hansen Pacific Blue, because look at that, it is very similar. So first off, let me tell you about this. It is beautiful. It's like electric bright blue, like a beautiful primary blue, and it's gorgeous in 2 coats. It has a great formula, and I love NYC for their super great price tag. I haven't seen anything new released from them in what feels like forever, but like I said, I did receive this as a gift. So I'm going to show you here in a minute how it swatches by itself, but I'm also going to show you how it swatches side by side to Pacific Blue. I would have to say that this is one of the closest polishes that I've ever found to Pacific Blue, and I've actually recently tried making a polish to match Pacific Blue lately, because I was like, well, what is the deal with Pacific Blue? Why can't they just replicate it? And what I decided is that Pacific Blue has some kind of like, it feels like to me, it has some kind of like neon pigment in it. Because when I just mix a very light blue and a white, which was what would make something like this, it turns it more gray. So in order for it to be that bright, I also have to add purple, by the way, to make this. This Pacific Blue has purple in it. It's cool. It's not just like straight up blue. I have to mix some purple in. So, sorry, maybe this is like too long of a story, but anyway I tried to do it, it's not bright enough. There's something about Pacific Blue where it's just like bright. It's a neon, pretty much like a neon primary blue with some purple in it. So anyway, NYC comes very close. It's not as bright, and it doesn't have as much purple in it. It's just a touch, you guys. You're gonna see it side by side. You'll be able to see. This is a very good alternative. It's not exactly the same. I can't tell you that it's a dupe, but it is a good alternative. I thought the formula was great. Actually, I felt like it got better opacity than Pacific Blue. So anyway, this is a little story time for you guys, let you know I've been trying to recreate this polish, but for real, there's neon, there must be neon pigment in here, because it's just incredibly bright. It's incredibly bright for a light blue with purple and white. So this is the purple I'm wearing, and I'm happy to say that this is a Vinylux polish that I actually like. So the past few Vinylux polishes that I have talked about here in Swatchfest, they're all polishes that I got either at TJ Maxx or Ulta that were on clearance, obviously, at TJ Maxx. But at Ulta as well, and this color is so beautiful, and I was really hoping it was going to be good. This is graded 2 coats. This is called Wisteria Haze, and it's lovely. I was just really hoping this would be good, especially after that light, like creamy coral color wasn't good at all. I was like, oh, really crossing my fingers with this one, and it was great. So I can recommend. I was getting ready to just throw away all my C&D Vinylux polishes, but this one was good. My next polish is from OPI, and it's in the neutral spot, and this is a DS polish. You can always tell by the little silver cap. And this is called DS Radiance. So this is basically just a really bright chrome type metallic silver. It's incredibly bright, but for me as a DS polish, I wish that there was like something extra cool to it, because I feel like their DS polishes are all a little bit more oomph than the rest of them, but it is ultra bright. It's not chrome like it looks like like a flat sheet of metal on your nail, you know what I mean? But it's like that, but broken up into little pieces. I don't know, am I explaining that well? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Let's take a look at it. So I'm super excited for this next bit of news. I want to let you guys know that Moonshine Mani is coming out with 3 polishes in January. The trio is called a Berry Good New Year because we've got 3 shades of berry. So we've got a strawberry. This is a very orange toned red with holographic. I will do a video and go into all of these, and you will see me swatch them live. And so for right now, I'm just sharing with you guys what they're going to look like, but we'll go into that later. And then the middle one is a raspberry, and it has violet flashes in there. And the last one is if you took cranberry and rust and you mixed them together. I really enjoy it. These were so fun to make, you guys. I'm so excited for you to see them. They're kind of resolution themed, but not in like a I'm gonna lose 15 pounds this year kind of way, you know what I mean? They are named after qualities of empowerment to kind of help us all get in the feeling of like, okay, 2017, we can do this. This is going to be an awesome year. And here are some qualities that we maybe need to get through the rough patches, things like that. So I am so excited to present these to you. They're all cream formulas, and they will be releasing on January 13th, which is next Friday. And I think my video will go up on Tuesday or Wednesday, and you'll see them showing up on Instagram and things like that. So yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to see them. I do plan to release a few polishes each month, maybe 3, maybe 2, or maybe a 6-piece collection again, like is coming in February. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of these. All right, for glitter, we have a holographic top coat from Revlon. What? Did you guys even know this existed? I didn't realize it existed, and the other day when I was there hoarding their nail polish that was on clearance at Rite Aid for $2. I also noticed that Walgreens put them on sale. It wasn't as low as $2, but maybe it was $1.50. I don't know. I got them at a really good deal. Anyway, this one is called Transforming Effects Holographic Pearls, which Revlon, who is naming your polishes, this doesn't look like holographic pearls to me. Anyway, I was saying I didn't even know this existed until I saw that it was on sale. So if you love this, I hope you can get your hands on it. Basically, it's just a holographic topper. It's a scattered holographic topper. It's a very, very small holographic glitters pieces in there, and it can be worn as a topper, which I'm going to show you, but you can also wear this on its own. I'm going to show you 3 coats, and I felt like it looked nice that way. So I like it both ways. I mean, it's very multi-talented, this polish. I'm really into it. Like I said, I hope you can find it. If you want it, go get it. My A+ polish is from Zoya, and it is a gorgeous green and blue shimmer reflect polish. Oh, this is so gorgeous, you guys. This is called Remy, and this was in a collection. I think this was in the same collection as Sansa. I love that polish. Is it Yuna as well? Anyway, my memory isn't too good. But this is so gorgeous. This is so rich in pigment. Oh my goodness, I put it on, you guys, and squealed. It is so delicious. I knew even in one coat, I was like, this is it. This is my A+ polish. Hope none of the rest of you is good this week, because this is gonna be it. So anyway, absolutely divine. This is very richly pigmented though. So again, as with the other green I tried this week, this one was trying to cling around. It was like, I'm not leaving you. I'm staying forever. I got it off actually, but it did make me notice, you know, that it was trying to hang around. So dang you, Remy. Anyway, that was the only thing I didn't like about it. Everything else was absolute perfection. This is blindingly gorgeous. Let's take a look at it. Alright, you guys, so that was Swatched. Let me tell you about what is coming up next week. So the things that I have to show you: the Orly Spring collection, the La La Land collection. I definitely feel a certain way about that collection. So I think you're going to want to see that review maybe before you purchase. So anyway, some more things that I'm going to show you. Oh, I got the hollow hookup box this month it came. It is a box that is from Different Dimensions, Glisten and Glow, Cupcake Polish, and then they invite one guest indie maker, and they invited Coloristic Carol, which is what made me take notice of it in the first place. So I went ahead and purchased it, so we're gonna look at that. I still need to show you Square Hue from December, but January came, so I'm gonna combine it and put it into one video. That's coming up. There are 3 Sinful Colors collections to look at, as you know. I was gonna put the Candy Johnson one up first, but she just snapped about all the polishes, and there are only 7 polishes in the display at Walgreens. In her snap, she showed like 9 or 10. So I'm like, well, I should just wait and see what the rest of the, where the rest of them are released before I do my review. Sorry for that eye roll. That was obnoxious. Sometimes Sinful Colors is frustrating with how they release stuff. It's not very good, and it's hard for when you're trying to get the whole collection because they don't put it out in one spot where you're like, okay, I can go pick that up. So anyway, I didn't want to do like one review now and then be like, oh, here are 2 more polishes. You know what I mean? So we're going to look at the Valentine's Day one first, and it is gorgeous, you guys. I love it. And I love their St. Patrick's Day one. I know we can't fit all that into next week, but I think we're going to talk about the Valentine's Day one. But what I was saying is both of those collections are really, really gorgeous. There's only like 3 or 4 new polishes for sure in the Valentine's Day. I think 3 or 4 in the St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, I can tell you for sure when I have it in front of me, but it's slipping my mind right now. So let's see, is that everything? Next week, of course, we're going to be talking about the Moonshine Mani trio, and I've had to kind of push back my video on the sesh and the boots polishes just because I haven't even had like a second to breathe. I have too much stuff to show you guys, too much stuff. And I'm still trying to catch up from all the stuff I've been telling you that I want to show you. You guys are probably so annoyed with me. I'm sorry. Please be patient with me. If I could just edit all day long, I would, and you would have all the content right now. But I have to have family time too. So anyway, that's what's coming up. I hope you're excited to see some of those things. As always, if you let me know in the comments what you want to see first, that helps me know what to put up first. Leave me other things in the comments like your favorite polish of this week, and let me know if you want to enter the giveaway this week. The rules for that are always in the description bar. The winners of the Zoya lipstick video were notified, and so if you haven't gotten back to me on that, get back to me. By the way, I've had this question before. Whenever I have a giveaway, the winners are announced in the comment section. So like, if you're my random winner, I go and respond directly to your comment. Does that make sense? So that's how you know if you win. It dings on your notifications. I think that's it. Every Swatch Fest, my voice gets a little hoarse because I've been talking so long. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I will see you guys later. I hope you have a super duper weekend. I love you so much. I hope Swatch Fest helped you kind of maybe decompress today, maybe take a little time out from whatever was stressing you out and just think about nail polish. Inconsequential things. So I hope you had some fun. Thank you for giving me some of your time. It means a lot to me that you choose to come to Swatchfest. I love Swatchfest. It is just absolutely my favorite. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll see you back for the next one. Take care. Bye.